right, we want to check back in with that breaking news at Love Field where there are reports of shots fired. We just learned that the FAA says that there's been a ground stop for arriving flights into Love Field, and Rebecca Lopez, our reporter, is on her way to Love Field, or we understand she's been talking with some sources of hers. Rebecca, what have you learned about this situation at the airport?
Well, I've talked to at least two sources that say that this happened near the ticket counter here, one of the ticket counters here at Love Field, and that a female, presumably a suspect, has been shot and has been transported. And I'm told that this is possibly going to be treated as an officer-involved shooting. It is unclear at this point, though, if she pulled a weapon, if she fired shots. I've heard multiple things, and we are pulling up. Ambulances. I also just,
All right, we're having
Left Field. I'm speaking to members of the command staff.
okay. We're having
There is a large police presence.
Yeah, Rebecca, we're having a little bit of problem with your call there, but we did hear what you said. A female at the ticket counter. They're going to treat this as an officer-involved shooting, and we're looking at the live picture here from our chopper. You can see the heavy police presence. It looks like some crime scene tape there. Again, the latest information, the FAA says there is a ground stop for arriving flights into Love Field. We saw those tweets and those videos earlier, and I understand we have Rebecca back on the phone. Let's see. Hopefully we can get her clear this time. Rebecca, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What have you learned?
Okay. Well, I've just pulled up to Love Field, and I see Chief Garcia has arrived here at the scene, as well as, the media people. I am told from multiple sources that this was happening at the ticket counter. It is involving a female that walked into that area, and something happened. Either she fired shots or she had a weapon, and my understanding is that there were an officer shot her. That is being treated as an officer-involved shooting. That is my understanding. Again, all of this is very preliminary information, but I can tell you I see members of the Dallas Police Department Special Investigative Unit, SIU. I see Chief Garcia walking up to the crime scene right now. And that is what we know. Apparently, this female has been transported to one of the hospitals. And, obviously, we're going to hopefully get some more information as we get updated as soon as DPD is ready to hold a news conference out here. But the entire several members of the command staff are here.
And, Rebecca, you said that you saw Chief Eddie Garcia there, and that's pretty customary whenever an officer is involved in some kind of shooting. So you heard that an officer fired shots. We're not sure yet about the suspect in this case, whether or not they fired shots as well.
Yes, and I just saw the head of the FBI just arrived. I'm seeing him walk. The special agent in charge of the FBI is walking up to the scene as well. But that is what we are hearing preliminarily, that there is a female that has been shot and has been transported to a hospital, and that it possibly did involve some member of law enforcement that may have fired a weapon at her.
And Rebecca, what can you see right now?
To confirm.
Rebecca, do you see anybody coming out? Because we heard that there were evacuations. We're looking at video right now from inside the terminal showing people ducking down behind the seats. Can you tell, were people inside the airport rushed out?
I can't really tell from here, but I can say there's no one going in. I see several ambulances right now pulling up to the scene, but that is all I'm able to see at this point. It's just ambulances and a large police presence.